Hey, what's up, y'all? This your boy, Coach Marshall from the More Than the Coach Podcast. And today, I got a special guest. I'm actually in the studio with my man, K. Raj. How you doing today, brother?
Man, I can't complain, man.
Real. Hey,
Can't complain at all.
before we get going, man, I'm going to break down a little bit about you so my guests will know what you do. K. Raj been doing tats since 2011. He started in his mom kitchen table, where he's been going hard, taking his craft very seriously, and he's self-taught. He's learned from a couple of his mentors along the way. I can't say the one cat name.
Bo Willie or Cole Young?
Cole Young, that's it.
Young.
Cole Young and Bo Willie, those was his mentors. K. Raj drove 18 hours from New Orleans to watch his mentors work and teach him the game that he do today here in Saginaw. In 2017, he opened up his first shop following his primary location here in Saginaw. 2018, he opened up a shop in Texas, making boss moves. Good job with that too, bro.
Thanks, man.
For real. He loves to see the happiness on his customer's face after he does tats. And if y'all didn't know, he a freehand tat. You don't come in here with no pictures. You tell him your idea, and he make miracles happen. He's very passionate about what he do. So everybody, give a warm welcome to my guest tonight, Mr. K. Raj. That's right.
Yeah. Thank you.
Yes,
One thing
sir.
I do want to correct though is that I opened up my tattoo shop in Houston in 2021.
Okay.
2021.
Okay,
yeah.
2021. That's
Yeah.
cool, man. So you just got these 3 locations then, or you got more?
No, so I closed the one in Houston.
Okay.
I only opened up the one in Houston because I had a son.
Okay.
Well, I have a son out there. That was the only reason why I opened the one in Houston.
Oh, okay then.
Yeah, so that I can be a father and be able to make money at the same time when I'm out there.
I know that's right. I love that, man. First off, bro, I gotta tell you again, it's a beautiful establishment. You know, can you let my guests know where they can find you?
318 South Hamilton, Suite 10 upstairs is what I tell everybody. Saginaw, Michigan.
Okay. So, man, start with some good questions, bro. I know you said you started in your mom's crib. What made you start?
So the main thing I would say that made me start, man, was I didn't want to work for nobody. That was the first thing. I had been drawing since I was little.
Okay.
Since I was a little kid. I started out drawing. The way I started out drawing though was drawing pictures for girls.
Mm-hmm.
And the thing is so crazy how you don't know that you living, like you don't know that you creating the tools or you establishing the tools to become a better man when you a kid. That's why I be so big on people like stopping their kids from doing certain things. Because I used to literally draw pictures for Cairo. Relax. I used to draw pictures for girls like based off of they book bag, like whatever character on their book bag and stuff like that. Like when I was in elementary, middle school, or I paid attention. So I learned by paying attention to details to draw them a picture, basically saying that I like it.
Okay.
So and I ended up using them skills now in tattooing. When I'm paying attention to people, they telling me what it is they want. I'm paying attention to the way they carry themselves. I'm paying attention to what details they led with when they telling me what they want.
Okay.
Like, all of that kind of
yeah.
factors into the design of the tattoo at the end of the day. So yeah, I didn't even know that I was establishing those skills early like that.
Man, that's cool, man. So what motivates K. Raj every day? Besides these 2 young ones, I already know that.
I was gonna say, really, man, I would say what motivates me is making today better than yesterday before tomorrow comes.
That's deep.
That's pretty much the best way I can put it, bro. Like, is making sure that I'm doing something today that's gonna make tomorrow a little easier.
Okay.
Yeah.
I like that. So who are some of your role models besides the 2 cats down in Louisiana in this tattoo game?
Man, to be honest, bro, I don't really pay people that much attention. To be honest, like, so it ain't really that I wouldn't. It's not that I wouldn't call them my role or call people my role models.
Yeah.
It's just that I feel like once you once you start looking or paying attention to one thing, you miss everything else. So it's like I might, like, if I start paying attention to one person, like, this is my role model, I can miss the person that I could have learned something from standing right next to him.
That's right.
So it's more so I just kind of keep an open mind, and I'm a big firm believer in the mind only see what it's familiar with.
I like
so the
that.
more you familiarize yourself with what you want for yourself, the more things stand out to you. And I feel like that's why it's so hard to really corner who I would look up to or anything like that. Because it's like I just feel like, the more you familiarize yourself with what you want, the more things stand out to you. It's almost like buying a new car. You didn't realize that it was that many cars in that color until you bought that car. And I feel like that's how your goals are set up.
That's true.
Like once you focus on what you want or what it is you want for yourself, everything kind of starts standing out to you.
Okay.
And so I feel like in the midst of that, it's hard to just focus on one or five people.
That's true.
So
I like that. So in this game, man, it's different. Like I'm a coach, so in coaching, you got a lot of highs, you got a lot of lows. What's some of your highs and lows in tattooing?
Man, my highs, I feel like my highs are like the end result of giving somebody what they want. And I would say my lows is the negotiation process.
Okay.
I feel like that's my low. My low is the negotiation process. Like, bro, the whole, like, the going back and forth, like, about the price and what it should be, and them not wanting to, they want a lot, but they don't want to spend that much. It's like, I feel like that's the only thing that really, like, irks my nerves, like, for real. More than anything.
And in this city, I bet you deal with that a lot.
Oh, man.
Being a smaller.
Yeah, it's bad, man.
Yeah.
It's bad. I mean, it's cool because I get it. But it's bad because it's like they know why they coming to me. They just want me to be the same price as everybody else.
Yeah.
Which hey, relax.
We live, y'all. He got the boys in here.
Yeah.
Hey, we all about the kids.
Yeah, for sure.
But that's cool. So, what's a typical day in the life of K-Rod?
Ooh, the gym. I hit the gym in the morning. Early 7. I'm up at 5:45 every morning. Besides Sunday because the gym don't open till 8. So I get up at 7 on Sundays. But 5:45, I'm up, getting dressed. By 6:30, I'm out the door to the gym. Hopefully by 7, I'm at the gym, stretching, getting started. I'm out the gym by 10. I usually schedule my appointments either between 11 and 12, depending on if I got 2 that day. Knock out the tattoos, then if I got my son, I try to be done at a reasonable time, get him fed, give him a bath, and I'm getting ready for the next day. Pretty much is how I go, man.
That's cool. What's the longest session you ever had doing tats? I seen some of your work on Instagram, and I know it ain't no 2 and 3 hour jobs.
Probably 11 hours was the longest one, and that was when I flew out to Watertown, New York. To do a back piece, and we literally was in their kitchen for 11 hours. Yeah.
I hope they fed you while you were there.
Yeah, we ate. Yeah, we were snowed in though. That's the crazy part. Man. We had a piece of delivery man. That was my first time seeing a piece of delivery man delivered pizza in snowshoe, like in the little. Yeah. He came in like the little
Eskimo like shoes.
Yeah. And he stumping through, and I'm talking about the snow was so high, and I'm just like, bro, this is crazy. Wow. But it was normal to him. Like, he just like, hit y'all pizza.
That's cool.
Yeah, that was cool. But other than that.
That's all right there. For real. So I know, like we talked about, you freestyle a lot of stuff. Say if I came in and I wanted a picture of my family, my 3 kids and 5 granddaughters, how do you go by figuring that out, like doing that design? Yeah.
Something like that, I would either say the back would be the best place. The back, or because portraits are better on flat surfaces.
Okay.
So so how many that would be 5? So if we did like the arm, it'd have to be a completely clear arm.
Okay.
Because you only got so many panels to do a portrait on the arm. You got 1, 2. Depending on how you know what I'm saying, you can put one on the inside of the arm, the outside, and then that's it. And then the leg, you got all of the leg on the face on the leg, but there ain't too many dudes just getting portraits. That's why you see a lot of the NBA like players and stuff getting the portraits on their leg.
Okay.
Because of how flat the leg is, the consistency of the skin, the thickness. So it kind of make it easy to tattoo, you know what I'm saying, portraits and stuff like that. And then it's kind of rounded too, so it'll get a portrait a little life depending on how you shade it.
Okay.
So yeah, it's a lot of Yeah, I mean, I would probably say if it was you, I'd probably say your back though.
Okay.
Yeah.
What's the hardest place to tat?
The hardest place to tat probably would be, I'd probably say the front of the neck.
Yeah.
Front of the neck probably would be, and I wouldn't even say it's the hardest. I would say it's the most challenging because you swallowing, you know, you got you breathing, like you know, it's a lot going on. The stomach kind of too, but you can kind of predict the stomach going up and down. But yeah, you don't know when somebody just gonna be like, like, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, I'll probably say the front of the throat, like the throat, or the throat probably would be.
I bet that's painful as hell too.
Man, yeah. I mean,
oh, you did?
Yeah. I got a front of mine done. Yeah,
Okay.
It wasn't that bad. It wasn't that
okay.
bad, but
I think the worst to me was inside arm.
ooh, yeah.
I think I almost fell off the table when they got it done.
Yeah. That
For
I
real.
don't have that done either. That's the crazy thing. The part right here.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't have that done.
When he got right under that armpit, I was kind of tapped out, man. I was like, hold on, bro.
Yeah.
For real. Have you ever had anybody tap out on you?
Oh, plenty of times. Plenty of times. Yeah, plenty of times. Like you get to a point where you get the compound in that detail, and yeah.
That's cool. That's all right. So what's your favorite style of tattooing though? Because I know you did multiple. But what's
oh. You want to watch Mickey Mouse? Okay. I'll probably say I don't really have. If I had to like kind of classify or try to define it a little bit, I would say new school.
New school. Okay.
Yeah, new school is new school style is like a lot of soft shading on the inside, small line. Then it's like a bold outline around the outside of it all to make it like pop more. Yeah. Which is the my go-to style on dark skin because you got to let the skin breathe a little bit more. Yeah. So yeah, my go-to style on brown skin is new school. Okay. Yeah. So
teaching me some things here.
Yeah.
For real.
You definitely got to let the skin breathe. Like our skin, we got like our white blood cells, the melanin in our skin makes our white blood cells way stronger. Like versus, but it's way stronger. Okay. So it from the time you put it in the skin, your skin working to get it out. Damn. So and that's because it's a foreign substance that you're putting in it. Yeah. So it's like your skin working against you the whole time. Wow. So that's why execution is the key because any little mishap, skin go get it on up out of there. Hey, that's cool. Yeah, that's why shading because you heavy like it's more needles, so it's like you kind of can. That's why my go-to style is new school because sometimes on brown skin lines don't take. Yeah, you know what I'm saying. You can keep on lining, it just don't take for some reason. I don't know.
Yeah, I could show you my first ever tattoo I had done. I won't say who done it.
Yeah.
Bro. Yeah. I think it was the worst $95 I ever spent in my life. Man, but
I don't think I did a $95 tattoo shoot probably since about 20. Yeah.
So I'm gonna tell you, this was probably about 89, 90. So I'm way older. So
right.
Yeah,
that's about right. That was expensive back then.
Yeah, that was expensive.
Yeah. $95, man, you crazy.
Yeah, for real.
Dude, she only charged me $13. Yeah, he was like, take your butt down there and let them miss your body.
Yeah, they say you pay for what you get. Yeah, that's right.
You get what you pay for.
There it is. That's what I was looking for. So do you believe in working smart or working hard?
It take both.
Try to trick them.
Yeah, it take both.
Yeah.
Nah, it take both. Like you can work smart, but it's still gonna require you to work hard to figure out what it is to do smart.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? You won't start smart.
No.
So you know what I'm saying? It's gonna take some hard work to figure out how to go about it smart. And then once you get to working smart, you still got to want to work hard up front, depending on who you got working for you, just to see what it takes. Yeah. In order to be a good boss, you got to be a good employee.
There it is.
So you got to know what it is to be an employee to tell somebody else how to do it. So so that's I think it takes both.
Yeah, that's how I feel about coaching too, man. I can't be a good coach unless everybody that's with me good coaches. So you got to teach. That's right.
Hey, listen. Hey, like I said, the mind only see what it's familiar with.
That's right. I like that. See. So do you believe that there's perfect tattoos or not?
Do I feel like it's a perfect tattoo?
Yeah. Have you
No.
ever seen a perfect one?
No. I feel like you got everybody executed different, but art is art.
Hard as art.
That's why I don't even say like the people who work from home and do all of that. Like I'd never be like, that's a bad tattoo.
Mm-hmm.
Like unless I see that it's not like executed properly, like the technique not there, then that's different.
Yeah.
But as far as the actual art itself, long as somebody like the person who got it like it, I feel like it's good.
There you go.
You know what I'm saying? So
Mm-hmm.
that's I mean, because I came from that. Like
Yeah.
I look at all my work that I did back then, and if I was going off of that, I'd be like, hey. But you know what I'm saying? I mean, when you getting better, that's just how that worked though.
Yeah.
That's how that worked. Look at the Cadillac truck now, and look at the one back in the G. Back then, they was like, man, it's the baddest thing, but when nobody ain't too many people go back and get that old Cadillac.
No, not no more.
Yeah.
Even though I still like them 2005s.
Yeah.
For some reason, that's one of my favorite trucks.
Oh, the truck? Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's cool right there, bro. I appreciate that. So do you have any advice for anybody that's young that's looking to get off into tattooing? What kind of advice would you give them, to help them out?
I would say, I mean, you only go get out what you put in. Don't let social media fool you. That's all I can tell you. Don't let social media fool you. Like, and I feel like you never master it. Like, if you get into it thinking you gonna master it, good luck.
That's
true.
Good
luck. Because everything is always changing. Like, it's like me right now, my style of freehanding is almost like it ain't too many people doing it because there's a way easier way to do it. Like, you know what I'm saying? And then most people, they feel like that's the best thing. Like, but to me, I would rather draw on the skin. Like, but you got people who will get on the iPad and design, take pictures from everywhere and put it all together, print it out, tattoo it on you. You know what I'm saying? But
that ain't genuine.
Nah, I mean, it's genuine depending on how you look at it.
Yeah.
It's genuine if the person who getting it want it. You get what I'm saying?
Okay,
So that's what make it genuine. Like, it ain't really you know what I'm saying? There ain't no rules to it. But I'm just saying, as far as me, in my style, I would say it ain't too many people who could do what I do. And that's what I like about it. But see, that's me and how I feel about it. But to somebody else, they might be like, man, I want something printed off the paper.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it just depends on who you dealing with is what makes it what it is.
Okay.
Like, because if everybody just decide they don't like freehand, then I'm gonna have to figure something out. You know what I'm saying? So that like,
but that's what makes you though.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because you do freehand, you do it differently, so that's what makes you unique and different when it comes to tattooing.
Yeah.
So that's cool, man. So what are you willing to sacrifice to be great?
What am I willing to sacrifice to be great? That's almost like a trick question.
Sometimes I get a little tricky.
That sounds like some Diddy done asked a couple people.
No, we ain't gonna. No. We can't do that.
No, but I'm just take that.
I done seen so many memes the last couple of days.
No. I would say, man, I feel like I that's a great question because I feel like I've already done so much to be great to the point to where, I mean, like when I was, I was 21, 22, getting in my Fusion, driving to New Orleans, 17 hours, like leaving they telling me it's a party this weekend. I'm like, shoot, I'm packing up my car. I'm getting ready to drive to New Orleans. So I feel like I've already sacrificed so much to be what I am already.
Yeah.
If it's great, that's for somebody else to call it. But I would say, I mean, I feel like when you look at greatness, I feel like it's a journey, not a destination.
Ooh.
So I feel like it ain't really something that I'm looking to get to. I would say it's something I'm looking to be consistent in.
Yeah.
And that's pretty much, so it's kind of hard to say what would I sacrifice when I'm daily making, you know what I'm saying? I'm making sacrifices daily. To do it. Like I can't really pinpoint one thing. When I say whatever that is that's going to derail me from what I'm doing, that's what I'm sacrificing.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And that's just how I would look at that.
That's all right. So where do you see freehand tattooing going in the next 5 years?
I feel like it'll still be the same. I know I'll be better. I feel like I plan to rebrand and restructure my whole setup. So it'll definitely be something that's more known. because I see it's a lot of people who trying to do it,
Mhm.
and I'm not thinking about just Saginaw either. It's a lot of people who do it everywhere. You can get on social media, type in freehand, and there'll be a bunch of artists that come up. But I feel like nobody has really like took it and like blew it up.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying, as a thing. Like, it's an option, but I want to blow it up as something like, yeah, this is it. Like, this is what it is. There's only one person that I know who call himself like the freehand king, and he like freestyles like literally freehand. Like, he don't draw nothing. He do everything with the tattoo machine.
Wow.
Like, from beginning to end. Like, the dude crazy. I think his name on Instagram like Freehand King or something. Freehand, something like that. But I when I seen his stuff, I'm like, dang, well, maybe I don't freehand. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, after I seen that, but I mean, I still consider it freehand because I'm drawing my idea from my mind. Like, I just ain't willing to just start tattooing you out of nowhere like that. So yeah, I mean, it's definitely, it's levels to it, but I just feel like it need to be like pushed forward a little bit more.
I mean, that's a lot of creativity though, man.
Yeah.
And you know, like you said, you've been doing it so long,
and it keep you sharp.
Yeah,
that's what I like about it. It keep you sharp. Like, it keep you in tune with it because you have to be. Like, you have to be. Like, you got to be sharp. You got to be consistent. Like, versus just doing something on the computer. Like, I feel like if I was doing it on a tablet or something, I'd get bored with it. Because
That's
it don't take much to put two pictures together, blur out the middle, print it off, tattoo it on somebody. Like, so it ain't. Yeah, that don't really. It's not really fun to me.
Yeah, I feel you, man. That's like getting out doing this.
Yeah.
When you get out on location, man, it's a good feeling, you know, than sitting at home in my comfort zone.
Yeah.
You know, because even as a coach, we talk about making people uncomfortable. I like put in that same position too.
Yep.
Make me uncomfortable so I can be comfortable and handle that pressure. So I like that, bro. For real.
Man, I always tell people too, man, one of my biggest things I tell people, man, like, when you can't move your body, move your mind.
Man, that's powerful.
That's that. Like, you can't move your body, move your mind. Like, it's like me when I got shot in 2012. I used to read a lot. I used to listen to books all the time.
Okay.
And it was because I couldn't move.
Yeah.
So I moved my mind when I couldn't move my body. And so that when I could move my body, I would know where to go. Or I know I would have some type of idea where I wanted to go.
Yeah.
Versus just moving your body, you just moving cargo around.
Yeah.
That's what you don't realize like that. But a lot of people out here that look like zombies because they don't know where they're going. They just move. Like, so yeah.
Damn, bro, that's deep. I like that.
I mean, it's a fact. It's a fact for real.
Do you ever go to any of the tattoo conventions around?
Yeah, I do, but it's almost like rappers, like how they don't listen to other rappers. So it's like I see little stuff on social media, but I don't want to get it to the point to where I did it a little bit just so that I could say I did it. But as far as just getting out and doing, I feel like I need to, but then again, I don't.
Yeah.
So it's like it's a weird little. I don't know how to explain it, man. I don't know how to explain. Like, I don't want to get around so many artists to where I'm like trying to fit in with them.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
It's kind of go back to what you said earlier. Why focus on this one when you might miss something?
Yeah. So it's like I take a little bit or whatever I see, and I also feel like what I'm supposed to see, I will. Like, you don't really have to.
That's true.
Like, you know what I'm saying? You can get out and put yourself in a place, and then whatever you see, of course. But I just don't. Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know how to explain it. I don't know how to explain it. Like, I did it, but when I was doing it, it didn't feel like me.
Yeah.
It didn't feel like me. I feel like I was trying to do something that somebody else would do. Like, yeah, like it just, it didn't feel right to me.
No, that's true though. I mean, we do that when you go to coaching clinics. You see all these coaches from all walks of life. They doing this, doing that, but I'm like, well, with mine, that don't work.
Yeah, it's almost like a pissing contest. Like, you get around other people to do what you do.
Yeah.
And it's like, I compete to the wall. It's like, I compete on the ceiling. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's just like, because you paying attention to what they do, you comparing yourself to them, they comparing it to, it's just, I don't know. It's weird to me, man. Like,
stay true being you.
Yeah.
That's the man.
I stay in my lane and no traffic over here.
Yeah, it is. I like that.
That's how I look at it.
Okay, for real. So, man, look, this been a great interview with me.
Yeah.
I appreciate you giving the time, man. Once again, you want to tell everybody the social media so that way they can reach out to you if they want good, legitimate work and don't come in here trying to lowball.
Yeah, nah.
You
I
know.
ain't gonna let them lowball. I mean, I love the fact that my reputation is that you can't lowball me.
Yeah.
I love it. When I see people on social media, oh, he high. I be like, yes, let them know. Let them know. It ain't that I'm high. I know my work.
That's
like,
right.
That's how I look at it. I know my work.
Right.
Like,
and your time costs, bro.
Yeah,
For
right.
real.
And that's the thing too. Like, I mean, I got 2 boys right there. Anytime that I spend away from them, you think I'm finna take 5-6 hours away from them that I could be spending with one of them.
That's right.
And you give me $195, at least I'm gonna be around them. If I like right now, when I'm not around them, when I finally do get around them, I can take them and do it. Like, I can give them their time.
That's right.
Because I'm real big on, like, even when people see me in the gym with them, they be like, "How you get them to sit still?" I'm like, "Cause I give them attention. I give them attention. They know when it's their time. They know when it's not their time, and they not. Most of the time, you see kids acting out like that is because they never know when it's their time. They feel like they're in competition with what you got going on over here, what you got going on over there. So it's like a thing with me. Like, they know when it's their time. Like, soon, like, if I'm tattooing him right there, soon as he see the client get up or they wrapped up, he see plastic on him, he come hop in my lap, and not a second sooner. But he realized that, okay, that's daddy. He doing what he do. As soon as he get done, I'm gonna go get my time. You know what I'm saying? So when you do that, it also sets up patience. You know what I'm saying? To let them, it just let them know. Like, it's almost like you teaching them how to be a man, because being a man requires patience.
That's right.
So you know what I'm saying? And you got to know when to do. And like I always say too, I'm gonna say, a man's ability to read the room is what makes him a man. That's when if you can't read the room, then what you doing in it?
All day long. That's right.
And that's just how I look at it. Even when it come to women, when it come to women, like, I've been reading this book called The Way of the Superior Man. That's one of my favorite books. I say any man, I don't care what age you is, read that book, man.
Okay.
Read that book, man. It's man. I say, and you want to cut through, I would say chapter 17 through 28. It'll blow your mind, bro.
Okay.
It talks about masculine, feminine energy. It talks about like how they both move and how they coexist. It talk about all of that. Like,
your cuz read that book
right there. I don't know.
You know the reason why I say that? Because what you talking about is what he teach them boys, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we have powwow. We have powwow all the time. Yeah.
And I believe it. And I miss him since we ain't been in practice. So you know, we got to get together and
man,
you know, and talk, because we had some good talks.
Yeah, man.
I like that. You got that book, so we know what to get.
The Way of the Superior Man. Oh, don't get me started, man.
Because she love books, man. And actually, she got a couple books that she done wrote.
Yeah,
so.
men and women can read the book. They talk about all the different perspectives. Like, it talk about with women, the problem is never the problem. That's one thing that stood out to me. The problem is never the problem.
Woo, he preaching.
Yeah, the problem is never the problem. I'm telling you, that's a fact.
That's true, bro.
So that's you know what I'm saying. Man, look, I'm telling you.
Yeah, that's on both sides.
Yeah,
and I love the fact that you're a father, man, and you raising your boys. You showing people that, man, just because I do tattoos, you know, we get these weird stigmas put on us, man. And that my guests and my viewers get to hear talk about being a father. And that's, to me, that's the most important thing ever.
Bro, that's when I tell you, my kids, bro, are the reason I'm here.
That's right.
Are the reason I'm here. Like, it's deep, man.
Yeah.
It's deep. Like, it's man.
And don't lose that passion, bro.
Oh, no,
you know
never.
what I'm saying? I'm 53 years old. My kids all grown, but them little ones that they done reproduce, man, set me back to a whole nother future, and I'm loving it.
Yeah, man. It's a beautiful thing, man.
That's
it's
right.
a beautiful thing when you do it right.
That's right. When you do it right.
Ain't no such thing as wrong.
No.
As long as you're doing it, there's no such thing as wrong.
That's right. Because you said earlier, the most important part, and it's time. Because you can't get back that time. You know, that's why I tell everybody, you want to get into coaching and you got little ones, don't do it.
Yeah.
Because them babies are going to need you. You know what I'm saying?
And the kids nowadays always looking for a reason to resent you.
Yes.
Because they taught that, though. They taught that. Like, they taught, like, oh, if they not, like, it's everything is a problem. Everything is a problem, but you never know the solution.
That's right.
It's almost like how I tell people, too, when they out here teaching kids, like, we taught as Black people spending money. You see us, everybody spending money, everybody got money, quote unquote. And you see all these people teaching their kids how to spend money, but they don't teach them how to get money.
That's right.
So it's like it's backwards. Like, so you teach them how to spend money, you teach them a habit of spending money, but you never teach them how to acquire the money.
That's right. Or save.
Yeah, right. That too. So you know what I'm saying? So it's a thing where, like, once they get to that point to where they can't, like, you can't give it to them no more, where you think they're going to get it from?
That's right.
And these kids now, there's no morals, there's no nothing. They not like
they're different.
Yeah.
They're
No, it
different.
ain't that they different. The parents is different.
There it is.
Parents is different.
There it is.
Yeah, the parents is different. Like it ain't really that, because the thing, everybody's so scared to raise their kids how they was raised.
Mm-hmm.
But they don't realize that that's what made them who they are.
That's right.
So it's like, yeah, I mean, like it gets softer and softer every generation.
Man, that's true.
Softer and softer, because everybody like, man, I mean, let me go nowhere. Y'all can go. Next thing you know, oh, kid shot somewhere. What happened? Oh, I let him go over his friend's house. I ain't know that they was gonna go do this. Yeah, so it's like yeah, man.
Wow.
Yeah, it's deep, man.
Man, K-Rod, you more than just a tattoo artist, brother.
Yeah.
You're a young philosopher and you teaching.
Man.
You preaching, and I respect that.
They call me the tattoo therapist, man. Hey. Every time I have people come in here, and get tattoos, they be like, man, bro, like, because I move off energy.
Mm-hmm.
I move off energy. That's what I was tell you too. I respect your energy.
Oh, appreciate that.
I respect your energy, man. From the time you walked in, I felt your energy before you even got in the room.
Wow.
So it's like I looked up at the camera and I seen you walking in. I said, "Oh, dang, that's crazy. I didn't even know that."
So you probably seen me wobbling up your stairs.
No, I'm talking about I didn't know that you was close, because I had both of them. You ain't see them. Both of them was on my chest. Like, so I couldn't really see. But when I looked up, when I finally lifted up over the one of them head, I was like, "Oh, okay, dog. There you go." I said, "I felt you coming in."
Wow. That's
Pause.
Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No Diddy. But yeah,
from the SAG up, right?
Yeah, but. Yeah, man, that's dope, man. I respect you, though. I got a lot of respect for what you do, man.
Thank you.
I've been hearing your name for a long time.
Thank
but
you, man.
I never really got to meet you know what I'm saying, personally. So, yeah.
That's cool, yeah. And I done seen you in passing and everything, and then I knew you was related to Jameis and BJ. So, and then when me and Jameis talked, and he was like, I got one for you. Yeah. And he was like, you got to go get him. That's why I reached out, bro.
Man, and I'm glad we made that connection. Everybody see me in passing. That's what everybody say. I see you with such and such, man. Look, I be moving.
That's what I'm supposed to be. That's why it's gonna be nice. Everybody get to see me and you. Cause I did some promotion, but then tonight I'm gonna promote it even more. So when the show live,
all you gotta do is send it to you, man. I'll post it.
I got you, bro.
I'll post it. So I definitely thought you had more questions though. Every time somebody come and interview me, I always be like, when it's over with, I'll be like, dog, I got so much more to say.
You know what I'm about? I got certain questions I do right, but then, like you said, when you feel energy, I feel conversation. And sometimes this been shut off for the longest. It's just having conversation. Because to me, that's the most real thing what it is. You know what I'm saying?
Because the crazy thing, even what I'm freestyling at the end is based off your energy.
Wow.
It's based off your energy. And I don't mean to sound like I'm just like a,
no, I appreciate that.
But it's definitely, even the part like, about the kids, I felt the need to say for some reason. I don't know why, but I felt the need to say that. Like, so it was, Hey,
he don't make no mistakes, bro. For real, trust me.
Yeah, that's a fact.
He don't make no mistakes, and it was much needed. And this interview was much needed, and I appreciate you coming on the More Than the Coach podcast, bro.
Sure.
For real. And anytime you ever want me to come back, hey, I'm here. I want to see some of your therapy when you be working.
Oh yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Get some of that. And
listen, I done had some people come in here and leave like and call me back later on like, man, bro, that conversation we had, man, hey, I don't know what made you want to tell me that, man, but that was right on there, bro. Like, but yeah, man, it's I just say life is simple, man. We make it complicated.
That's true.
We make it complicated. Life is very simple.
That's true.
And what I mean by simple is when you think about it, when you think about what really matters, it's not that many things.
No.
So everything else, and we focus on the external more than the internal. And if we focus more on the internal, then we realize how much the external really don't matter. And I feel like I was already on that. But when I lost my mom and my sister, it definitely made me focus more on the internal.
Sorry to hear about that too.
It definitely made me focus more on the internal. Like, because I felt like up until then, I was so focused and running around and trying to get money and doing all of this and doing all of that, which was cool, but I didn't get him as much time as I could have.
Yeah.
And that's all they used to talk about.
Yeah.
That's all they used to talk about. Hey, relax.
They ready to play now.
Yeah, they are.
They've been good for over a little while, so that's a good thing.
You have to use the restroom? Come here. Y'all come on.
Yeah, y'all come over so everybody can see the boys.
Yeah, one of them finna get his hair braided, so he
Oh.
crazy. Then
got
the
some
other
good
one,
hair.
LL Cool J right now. Come here.
No, I see that. Got them
Come on.
Allen Iverson braids.
Yeah.
Look at
Yeah.
him, big old smile. Yeah. Look.
This is Kanai.
What's up, Kanai?
Say hi to the camera.
Yeah. He loves saying hi too.
Bro, he want to dance.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay,
You wanna
look at him.
dance? He ain't on camera. You on camera? Do your dance. Do your dance, daddy.
See, even the kids love them. Oh, look at him. It's a dance battle.
Yeah.
That's all right.
Come here, dad. Look, he goes straight to the camera. Yeah. Yeah.
That's what it's about, bro.
Yeah, it is. It is. For sure.
Hmm.
Come here. Come here, dad.
Yeah,
And I mean, even when it comes down to come here. Come here. You want what he had. It was already sitting on the table. You chose you walked right past it until you seen him with it.
Love them K's on them.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Watch out, watch out. The camera back here, he wanna put his two fingers up. Come here, I'm on camera. Come here.
Come by your dad, then
here.
you can see you.
Come here, Roro. He posing. Come here.
As y'all see, we got special guests on the show with us tonight.
Yeah, man.
This what fatherhood all about, though, y'all.
Look at the camera. Say hi. He done took the mic off my.
We are, baby. No,
okay,
it's
don't
still
cut
on.
it off. Yeah. Say hi.
Hi.
Say hi.
Hi.
That's all right.
Yeah, man. Yeah, but yeah, man, it's I feel like it's very important. Like even when people ask me why I call them daddy and stuff like that, and it's funny because it was something I did automatically. Like daddy, and I was like, it was a thing where I just wanted them to be able to hear the word. I never really was able to see my own life. So like calling them kind of gives me that joy from when I was little. Like you know what I'm saying? Like that I wanted when I was little. So it's like it's a thing where it's like I don't know. I don't even know how to explain it, but it just feels good to say it. Like, and then know that I'm being it too at the same time.
There it is.
What? You want a nugget?
Oh, it's time to eat now. We're gonna get ready to wrap it up so you can take care of the babies, man.
For sure.
So, man, once again, brother, I appreciate you being on the podcast and joining us today, man. You know, inviting us on, to the location, man. And it's a beautiful set you got here. And is any last words you got for the viewers?
Man, I would just say be yourself, man. Be yourself. Like I feel like that's very important right now. Like in this world where there's so many characters to play, and everybody feel like they picking a character to play. Just find yourself and be yourself, man. I feel like that's the most valuable thing you can do right now.
That's right. Social media show got a bunch of actors on it.
Man, listen,
for real.
You ain't just on it. Like it's getting to the point to where when hey, relax, go sit down, go have a seat. Go have a seat, both of y'all. Go have a seat. But yeah, I feel like it's a thing where everybody's trying to keep up with something they don't even know, and it's like a big circle. Everybody going in circles, and until you step out that circle, you won't realize that it's a circle.
Wow.
So yeah, I mean that's something I feel like I stepped out the circle when I moved to Louisiana, my 12th grade year.
Okay.
I felt like I was popular. We had a group called the Hood Star Boys. We was doing everything. Like we was popular kids. Like, you know what I'm saying? And I felt like I had to step outside the circle. And when I stepped outside the circle and moved to Louisiana, that's where I found my confidence.
Okay.
When I separated myself from what I had going on and figured out that it wasn't just because I was hanging with them. I was the cool one. Like, you know what I'm saying? And now it was like a thing where I went on a personal journey and it worked.
Okay.
And then I came back and went against it and got shot. So yeah. And that's why I never blamed the guy who shot me.
Okay.
Because it was something that I did on my own. Like I had to put myself there. Like that's another thing, accountability. I'm gonna wrap it up. Yeah, accountability is a big thing too. Like even with me getting shot, like I felt like I had to hold it wasn't really him. He could have been there, the gun would have been there, the ground, the building, everything was there. But it was up to me to put myself in the situation. So anything that I put myself in, I gotta hold myself accountable for that.
True.
It ain't got nothing to do with nobody else. It's probably fun to blame everybody else and it feel better. Hey, relax. It feel better to blame everybody and temporarily.
Yeah.
But the only way you'll get that true happiness out of the situation is holding yourself accountable for your part of it.
Yeah.
And that's the only way you're gonna grow from it.
Man.
Yeah, so that's one thing that I say, man. And then as far as like even when I'm getting ready to drop a fitness line too, it's gonna be centered around daily deposits. And that's what I work out. I call it daily deposits because I feel like I'm in deposit. Hey, relax. I'm only gonna say it one time. Roro. You get over on the other side of the couch.
Roro, the energy man.
But yeah, he definitely. But yeah, I feel like it's a thing where I say daily deposits. So I'm putting in something daily, depositing something daily for my body because I never know when my body gonna need me. And I feel like that was what happened with my mom and my sister. It was they never really worked out or did anything like that, and they were overweight. You know what I'm saying? So that was something that I had to come to the realization of too.
Okay.
They never really worked out. My sister was starting to work out before she passed. But it was like a thing where once it hit them, their body needed them, but they didn't have what their body needed to keep them going. Like, so that was just the end of it. So that when you look at it like that, it definitely put it in perspective. So when you asked me earlier what motivates me, like making sure that I'm doing enough to where when my body need me, even when it comes to putting money in your account, saving and stuff like that. They say save your money so that one day it can save you. I look at my body the same way.
Okay. Man.
Yeah. So.
Well, you dropped some jewels out here today.
Man.
And again, I'm sorry about the loss of the family.
Yeah.
I mean, my wife knew your moms. I think y'all used to work together. And I won't forget, we seen them all at dinner one time. Before all that, we was out at
Texas Roadhouse.
Yep.
Yeah. Yep. Right after that.
Yep. I remember that. Yep. I was mad at you and Kobe about them Spartan jerseys.
Yep. The Spartan. The next week. Yeah, it was.
Yeah. We talked about that. We was like, man, we just seen them all at dinner.
It was 2 weeks later. Because my sister passed on the 14th. So yeah, 2 weeks later because Aisleen's birthday was on the 31st. So yeah, like about 2 weeks later.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
man. I praise you because you got a lot of strength. That that break a brother down, bro.
Yeah, it do. It do. But I feel like strength comes from weakness. Strength comes from weakness. In order to be strong, you got to know where you're weak.
That's right. And you got to go through some things.
Yeah. So that's the whole thing. Like, and I mean, and that's all a part of it. That's all a part of it. The accountability and all of that. Like that's all a part of being a man, reading the room, realizing where you went wrong at, so that you don't go wrong again.
That's right.
I call it, and that's the last thing I'm gonna say. I promise. My mom be going a million miles per hour, but I tell people, like with the people that I mentor, like even when I'm talking to the clients and stuff, I look at it like this. Even if you're going in a circle, if you trip over something, pick it up. Because you don't know you're going in a circle. But if you pick up whatever, that's how I look at accountability. If you pick up the rock that you tripped over, you will never trip over it again. So and what I mean by that is acknowledge how you tripped. Like, was you paying attention? Did you trip over this before? You get what I'm saying? Yep. Like, and if you did,
just can be a simple sign.
That's the whole thing. It can be anything. That rock could really symbolize anything when you think about it. But it's just that, and what I mean by it is just acknowledging the problem.
Yeah.
Acknowledging how you got on the ground.
Yeah. That's true.
Like it's, you know what I'm saying? Did you trip? Did you skip? Did you know what I'm saying? Anything, whatever it was, to make sure that you never get back to that again to the best of your ability is what I look at as being a man.
There it is.
You pick up all the rocks you trip over, you can go in that circle free as you want to. So that's the whole thing. Until you realize, until you're ready to step out the circle. But until then, pick up them rocks, man.
Pick them up.
And I'm gonna leave it at that.
Man, bro, thank you for a great interview, man.
I appreciate you.
Real. Now this was great. I'm glad Jameis got us to hook up and do this, man. You know, more than the coach family. I know they're gonna enjoy this interview.
Oh yeah. And then we ain't gonna talk about the fact that he was the first person who bought me my tattoo machine. Well, he bought me my first tattoo machine.
Good man.
Yeah, we ain't gonna leave that out there. We gonna yeah. Yeah.
That's all right.
$120. That a little bit more than what you paid for your first tattoo.
I'm gonna show it to you in this interview too. You're gonna be like, what? Boy, you gonna down here?
Yeah, man.
For real.
Yeah.
So I can get, I forgot what they call it, what, a cover up or
cover up.
Yeah, so maybe it gets something, going. And then everybody get on me because that's her name.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you gotta go better than that. Yeah. Yeah, we can go harder than that for sure.
Okay, there it is. See, on your dime.
Mm-hmm. You said on your dime, yeah. On your dime, I got time.
There it is. Yep.
Yeah.
Well, y'all, this your boy Coach Marshall. I'm here with K-Rod. Hey, we thank y'all for tuning in tonight. It's been a great interview. There's gonna be more to come. We're gonna get to see him when he's doing some real work, having this therapy with his clients.
Mm-hmm.
So you wanna let them know your hours of operations, or you know how they so they can come and get some tats from you, bro?
I go by appointment only.
There you go.
And the reason why I go by that is because I just like to be organized. It ain't that I think I'm too much and nothing like that. It's just I like to know what I got coming up.
That's right.
So yeah, I go by appointment only. I have to require a deposit of $150 to book an appointment. Yeah, and other than that, just bring me your ideas.
There it is.
And I get you together.
And if you want to see them, Tattoos by K-Rod, Instagram, y'all check them out.
Yeah.
They there. Real. But my brother, once again, it's been great.
For sure.
I appreciate you, man.
Appreciate you, man.
It's an awesome time. So until next week, y'all, this your boy Coach Marshall from the More Than the Coach Podcast. Peace.
Peace out.